Peter Piper picked a peck of those applicable peppers? Peter Piper picked a peck of those No, okay. I think our audio's good. I think. I hope. Oh, I didn't even press enter to start. Let's actually press enter to load and play some Steins Gate. It's a little late, but I can be quiet. Nah, hey, we don't have quiet hours until after 10, baby. So let's make this a quick one. Mayuri takes the bananas out. Oh, that's right. What happened to these? Why is the game loud? Why is the game loud?
Cherry bananas are ready!
The bananas have become, well, let's just say they're a bit gelatinous. Not bananas. Gelatinous blobs coated with a thin membrane. After Mayuri discovered that the phone wave, name subject to change, had a freezing function, we attempted to freeze a bunch of bananas. This is what happened. Actually, it was a bundle of bananas, I think is the proper terminology. Unless I'm wrong. It just gets more confusing each time. It's almost like they're reverting to their previous stages. Going back in time, if you will. Daru, you wouldn't mind eating one of these, would you? Of course you wouldn't. It's for science! Your sacrifice will... Let me try that one again. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a while. Water break. Your sacrifice will forever be remembered! Alright, we're back. They look really nasty. The taste doesn't matter. What matters is that you eat it. So come on, Daru. No need to be shy. Break a leg or a stomach and go for it. No way. Fine. Mayuri, the honor shall be yours.
But your bananas are all gloopy, droopy, soft, and squishy.
Wait. She already tried one?
It had no flavor and wasn't tasty at all.
Gloopy, droopy, soft and squishy. That almost sounds like a pop song, doesn't it, Mayuri? Daru, what do you think? Buyu banana ka. Soft and squishy bananas, huh? Soft and squishy banana. I thought he was having like brain damage, like a stroke or something. I thought there was something in that. No, he's just being really horny. Okay.
Mayushi, say your banana's all soft and squishy for me.
Daru-kun, your nose is bleeding.
Please just say it.
Okay. Do I need to give you the nerd voice, the annoying little creeper voice?
Your banana is all soft and...
Don't make her say that, you perv! Daru retreats after I hit him with a tissue box. Mayuri looks at us with an innocent smile. She doesn't get it, obviously, unlike us men who get this kind of thing. Anyway, they're gelatinous, a semi-solid state of matter. In other words, there is a possibility that the intermolecular bonds were weakened. What could have partially liquefied the bananas? I've got it! I turn to the whiteboard and write freezing in the middle. Then I cross it out and slap the board with my hand. What we thought was a freezing function is actually something else. A bold statement, if I do say so myself. So, why isn't anyone surprised? I mean, I was quite shocked. Now's the time to shout, what you say? What did you say? What you say, boy? Come on, don't be shy. Their reactions are pathetically weak. Mayuri probably didn't even understand half of what I said.
We already knew that.
Oh.
The problem is we don't know what it is doing or why it's doing it.
If it's the opposite of freezing, then couldn't it be thawing them?
What a silly question, Mighty. What you're describing is just a normal microwave. Name not pending.
Then what is it?
We don't know, and that's the problem.
Oh, he's right. To be honest, I haven't got a clue. Daibiru. In any case, there's nothing we can do about it now. It's time for Daru and I to head to Daibiru. There's going to be a seminar at ATF, and we have to be there. It's part of the studies at Tokyo Denki University. Summer credits, basically. We have to attend the seminar and write a report. Come to think of it, what's today's seminar about again? I looked it up before the summer holiday began. I should have written it down.
Behind me is the large unidentified object that crashed into a building near Akihabara Station. The building is under police barricade. No one is allowed to approach, but from a distance, the object appears to be some kind of satellite.
As we cross the overpass that connects UPX and Daibiru, I look down and see a huge crowd of people moving through the plaza. There are even some garishly dressed young men and women, the sort you don't usually see around Akiba. Everyone is walking towards the main street, which is still cordoned off. Daru, aren't you going to check out Radicon?
No point. Can't get close. I've been following the news online, though. There's already 100 threads about it on @channel. It's huge, man.
Receiving mail? Oh, wait, how do I open up my phone again? Aha! You've got mail. Hey, I read an email.
You know, I'm really sad about dropping my Oopa. It's worse than last year when I missed buying Fatty Garo Froggy.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, what? Garo Froggy? I can reply to that. Oh, this is me, okay. That's the one from last year, right? I thought you weren't interested. Send. I replied to an email. Wait, this is awesome. It's email simulator. Okay, back out of that. Good, okay. Back. What's this? Yeah, that doesn't look important. All right, cool. Dude, I am a master with the phone. Let me call Mayuri. I can't. All right, let's get back to the game. Oh, so that's why he was staring at his phone earlier. I thought he was playing Pokemon Go. We enter Daibiru and take the elevator to the 5th floor ATF assembly hallway. Man, feel that AC. I'm alive. Unlike the lab, Daibiru has air conditioning. Yet another reason for our diligent participation in the seminar. About the phone wave name subject to change. I might have found our answer. It's probably air conditioning the bananas.
You know, that name subject to change thing is really annoying.
I won't give in that easily. Even if no other lab members use name subject to change, I will carry on until the day we decide its true name. Now's not the time, Daru.
So what's your latest ridiculous theory?
What do you mean ridiculous? My genius brain considers every possibility. Even those a lesser mind would say break the laws of nature. Don't you dare call that ridiculous.
So basically, you're just pulling stuff out of your ass until you can't call that science.
Daru, I have a hunch that the phone wave name subject to change may be the key to opening Steins Gate. How's that?
You opened Steins Gate when you clicked on the game in your Steam folder.
Don't break the fourth wall, Daru.
Steins? What? You lost me back at ridiculous, man.
A chime signals our arrival on the 5th floor. The elevator doors slowly open. I gently opened the elevator doors as we step out of the elevator. I bump into someone. I say sorry, and then we move on, and that actually didn't play any part to the story. I quickly grab the person's shoulder to keep them from falling, and I swoop in for a kiss.
I'm sorry!
What? It's a girl! Is that not Makise Kurisu? Can you believe that I just remembered that name? I haven't played this in so long. Makise Kurisu. I just love the way that this guy says her. And I recognize her. No, it is, isn't it? You. Impossible! Chills run down my spine. I stare at her face in disbelief. Nani? I saw this girl just 3 hours ago. That was 3 hours ago? Okay, sorry, it's been way longer than that for me. Makise Kurisu!
Is there something wrong? Is there something wrong?
I gotta find a way to differentiate her and Daru. Kurisu frowns and tries to back away, but I grab her necktie. Oh gosh, okay. But I don't let go of her shoulder. My grip tightens. I hear bones crack. Ow! You should be dead! Why are you here? And you're even dressed up all nice-like. What are you doing here? There isn't a single bloodstain on her clothes. And they're the same ones she was wearing when I found her. Only a serious wound could have produced that much blood. Yet as far as I can tell, she's completely uninjured. Not a scratch.
Hey, that hurts! Let me go! Ah, gosh, pervert!
Kurisu pushes me away. Then she shoots me a wary glary. I realize that I'm gaping in disbelief.
What's wrong with you?
You're okay? But that's impossible! Someone stabbed you! I saw you lying in a pool of blood!
That again?
Daru interrupts. Wait, there's something strange about what he just said. What do you mean, again?
I mean, you sent me that email like a week ago, right?
I sent you an email? Don't be ridiculous! I saw her dead just 3 hours ago!
Hey, could you not talk about me like that? I'm perfectly fine. You know, that message was kinda weird. It was dated a week after I got it, which means it came from the future. It came from the future?
That sounds like something you'd read on the internet, Daru. It's rare for you to talk about ridiculous theories.
No, the date was definitely a week later. It came from, the 28th? Wait, that's today!
Daru pulls out his phone and shows it to me. He's right. The email was sent from my phone. He received it on July 21st at 12:56. But it was sent on July 28th at 12:54. 12:54. It was split into 3 emails. Someone stab. Bed Makise Urisu, don't. Why did I send such a short message in 3 parts? And it looks like the 3rd email got cut off. Oh, stabbed, not stab bed. I do recognize the content, though. Makise, whoa. This is the email I sent you 3 hours ago. But I sent 1 mail, not 3. And there should be more text. Did Daru really get this a week ago?
Interesting.
Suddenly, Kurisu is standing next to me, peering intently at the screen of Daru's phone. Oh, right! The email's not important. Well, maybe it is, but not right now. The real question is, why she's still alive? Is she an illusion? No. An evil spirit? Am I haunted? I don't believe in such unscientific drivel. I am a mad scientist. I timidly reach out to Kurisu's face. She bites all my fingers off. Yep, that's her. My fingertips stroke her hair. Oh, feels silky. Quite the cuticles. What are you saying, bro? Substance. Oh, she has substance. Of course. She's not a ghost. How silly of me.
Okarin, I don't think that's a good idea.
I poke Kurisu's cheeks with my fingers. I poke them. Was that quite a plosive I just did there? Such softness. Dead bodies don't feel like this. Not that I've ever touched one. Okay, maybe I've touched one. Okay, you got me.
Hey! Oi!
Wait a minute. We already touched when I bumped into her coming out of the elevator. I even grabbed her shoulders before being pushed away. And I still doubted that she had substance? That's just proof of how confused I am. If she's alive, then what did I see back at Radicon? What was that scream I heard? Were they hallucinations? Just like that mass disappearance? That's right. She was stabbed. Maybe she's just hiding her wounds. This requires further Okay.
Are you trying to get yourself arrested?
I just want to know the truth. Rimpero, back off. I stare straight back at Kurisu as she trembles with anger.
What truth, you perv? You stupid? Wanna die?
She pushes my hand away. Luis-chan's famous line for the win! What are you saying? Daru shouts something silly, but I ignore him and press Kurisu. I know what I saw! Can you guys please move on? Kurisu's face turns bright red. She firmly pulls her blouse down. No, you fool! Not that! Earlier this afternoon, after Daka knocked her Bachi's presentation, someone killed Makise Kurisu and left her in a pool of blood. I carefully explain everything that I saw.
Wait, Dr. Nakabachi? And what are you talking about, Okarin? Dr. Nakabachi's presentation was cancelled.
Cancelled?
Yeah, because he said some pretty nasty stuff on Twitter because of the satellite crash.
Something's wrong. Our stories aren't matching. It's the same thing that happened right after I saw the mass disappearance. Mayuri's story didn't match mine. I need to know. Am I caught in some sinister plot? Is this another organization conspiracy?
Excuse me,
My name is Hoin Kyoma.
Really, man? You're hopeless. Okay, Hoin-san, I'd like to hear your story in more detail.
Looks like she finally understands I'm not lying. But I still don't understand why my memories don't match everyone else's. I doubt that I can give her a good explanation. Just then, an older man steps out of the assembly hall.
Makise-san, it's almost time.
I don't know why I have a hook.
Huh? Oh, right. Thank you.
Kurisu glances at me one more time, then sighs and heads towards the small conference room. I see on her phone she's dialing 911. I don't think I played my cards right there.
We should go too.
Go where?
To hear the lecture. Duh.
Ah, that. Right. Daru follows after Kurisu. Did she come to attend the lecture too? Strange. Why would a girl genius, Makise Kurisu, need to attend a lecture like this? This is advanced addition. I was almost gonna say advanced algebra, but you know, that's actually too cool for school, so. Okay, my guess was a bit off. The girl genius didn't come to attend the lecture. Ooh, is she teaching it? Ah!
I'd like to thank everyone for coming to hear me speak today. You can pretend that I had a natural cadence when saying those lines there.
She's the one giving the lecture. Japan's famous girl genius, Makise Kurisu. How many times can I say that? The smartest girl alive, Makise Kurisu. Japan's famous girl genius, Makise Kurisu. I gotta nail that one into your head so that when she does something really dumb in the future, you're like, how could she have done that? Who had her thesis published at the tender age of 17? Oh, right. That's her age now, isn't it? So she just published a thesis. Okay. According to Daru, she turned 18 a few days ago. I guess that's not how old she is now. Okay, whatever. I first heard about her when Daru pointed her out in a gossip magazine article. That's when he told me that she was going to be a guest at ATF. I had forgotten all about
It's my first time giving a lecture like this, so please forgive me if I'm a little nervous.
The audience is pretty mixed. All of them are clapping, though, let's not kid ourselves. It's mostly students like us, but there are also a couple of professors. And Kurisu just gives me a sharp look. What did I do? I just tried to, like, undress her in front of all these people she's gonna give a speech to. When I return her stare, she quickly averts her eyes. I don't care if she's a genius or whatever, I still don't like her. And she's not even all that hot. She may have these people fooled with her timid girl act, but I learned at Radicon how cunning and aggressive she really is. Even if her murder was some kind of hallucination, my judgment of her character is still correct.
For today's lecture, I've been asked to speak on the subject of time travel. It's not really my area of expertise, but I'll try my best.
Time travel? Oh! Oh, I know a bit about that.
Let me start by saying that time travel is an absurd concept.
Objection!
I didn't know you were here, Phoenix, right? I'm sorry.
Every member of the audience, not just Kurisu, is startled by my interruption. Perhaps I'm being slightly rude here, but I'm not one to just sit and listen to some genius girl's drivel. It's presumptuous for you to claim that time travel is absurd.
Ocarine, you magnificent fool.
Sitting at my side, Daru throws me a small salute. Why? I don't know why why did he salute you? ATF staff are approaching, probably to kick me out or kick me in the balls. Perhaps I got too carried away.
Okay, fine. It's fine, I guess. It'll be easier to talk in a discussion format.
Thanks to her proposal, the event staff refrained from escorting me out. She sounds a little pissed, but let's not mind that. Let's poke the bear.
But before that, please listen to my thoughts on the subject. Scientists have proposed many theoretical models of time travel, but there are 11 in particular that bear mentioning.
What are the major theories of time travel? I wonder. I have heard about the cosmic string theory, at least. No, stop. I need a burp. Please, stop talking. I can't burp.
Neutron star theory, black hole theory, light speed theory. Tachyon theory, wormhole theory, exotic matter theory. Cosmic string theory, quantum gravity theory, cesium laser theory, elementary particle ring and laser theory, Dirac antiparticle theory.
Not bad. Perhaps Makise Kurisu is a worthy rival after all.
However, all of these models are purely theoretical. Some of them even contradict each other.
Well, what if someone comes up with a 12th model? I'll call it the Rintaro Okarun model. Okarun, that's not it. That's the Dandadan guy.
Right. Well, it could be contradicted by the 13th model. Now, couldn't it?
Damn! She twisted my question and used it against me. Touché, genius girl. Touchy, genius girl. That's what I just did to you. I'm sorry about that, by the way. I never properly apologize. Suddenly, I feel eyes on me. Some puffed up professors are giving me hard looks from across the room. Maybe I got too carried away. I don't want to risk losing my credits. I should back off for now.
By the way, time travel to the future is available to us right now, according to Einstein's special theory of relativity. For example, let's say someone were to go to Haneda Airport and board a plane headed to Okinawa. Upon arrival, that person would be about 100 millionth of a second farther into the future than I am.
What does that mean?
According to the special theory of relativity, time moves slower for objects as they approach the speed of light. For example, if you could run at near the speed of light, you could reach a point where time only moves half as fast as you. If you were to keep running at that speed for 24 hours, 48 hours would elapse in the rest of the world, meaning you would jump one day into the future. Understand? Hoin Kyoma.
How did she know my name? I told it to her. Why are you singling me out? I'm doing my best to hold back, but it looks like Makise Kurisu wants to pick a fight with me. I'm holding myself back. I wish that she hadn't said that name in front of so many people. It's too great a risk to let others know my true name. But that's not really time travel, is it? Now a professor calmly makes an objection. True, Makise Kurisu's example isn't strictly time travel per se, but I never expected an older man, a professor at that, to refute an 18-year-old girl. Maybe he's just testing the genius girl's resilience.
Yes, you're right.
The genius girl readily concedes the point. If she were a normal 18-year-old, it would be impossible for her to be this calm in front of all these people. A normal 18-year-old girl would panic when refuted by such a distinguished-looking professor. Disgusting-looking professor. And yet, Makise Kurisu's giving off an aura of gutsiness that says, I can take this guy on. Then what about going to the past?
Going to the past is possible right now. Take a look at the sky at night. You can see light from tens of thousands of years ago, can't you? That's not time travel either.
This time, it's a nearby student who objects.
Well, I was just getting started.
Was it just me, or did Kurisu look a little nervous just now?
Let's say we wanted to make a machine that could physically transport people through time. What would we need? The best candidates for this are cosmic strings and wormholes. A cosmic string is a string-shaped crevice with extreme mass.
A string-shaped crevice? That must be how they enter our universe. But do cosmic strings really exist?
This crevice is about as wide as an elementary particle, and at least as long as the diameter of a galaxy. It has immense mass, so it distorts space-time. If you were to travel through that distortion, you could make a full circle around the string in less than 360 degrees. In short, you can do something resembling a warp. This is called a space-time angular deficit. When you pass through an area of angular deficit, transit time becomes 0.
This is a real test, saying so many sciencey words that I don't even know if they're talking any truth at all here in terms of like actual science that people have studied. While voice acting it. It's tough. I don't know. It's really, I'm getting it though. You gotta admit, I'm getting this.
Now, we apply this to a cosmic string moving at near light speed. Don't mind my spit. According to the special theory of relativity, time will flow slower for the cosmic string in relation to its surroundings. Therefore, passing through the area of angular deficit would cause the transit time to become negative instead of 0. In other words, you will arrive in the past after transit. If you use 2 cosmic strings, you can do a space deficit jump. If you loop back to your original location, you can return to the same time you started revolving. Revolutionizing, revolving doors. I love revolving doors. She's going off on a tangent. And that, roughly speaking, is time travel by means of cosmic strings. By the way, just so nobody misunderstands, cosmic strings are not the same as super strings. Super strings are much better because they're superior. Now then, you need 3 strings in order to travel to the past with cosmic strings. First, the cosmic strings themselves, 2 strings to be exact. By the way, they are hypothesized to exist only where the universe was first formed, so they might be a little hard to find. Second, you would need the energy required to make them move them at near light speed. Okay, I'm following. I'm not following. How much energy do you think you'd need to accelerate something as long as the Milky Way to near the speed of light? I'm pretty sure it's a little more than 1.21 gigawatts? I've never heard of that one. That means it's really big, huh? Or it's made up. This earns a few chuckles from the audience. Third, you'd need a spaceship capable of reaching these cosmic strings and returning, with the time traveler alive, of course. What do you think, Hoin-san? Care to take on the challenge of cosmic string time travel?
Like that's even possible? And why the hell is she addressing me? I wasn't even the one who jeered this time.
Huh? Looks like Hoin-san doesn't want to take the challenge. In that case, let's consider wormholes. They may be a little more realistic than cosmic strings. By the way, Hoin-san, do you know what wormholes are?
No, don't ask me. I'm trying to hold back here. Since I've been challenged, though, I can't leave the question unanswered. It's like a shortcut through space, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Whew! I got it right. I sigh inwardly in relief. Whew! That's my inward sigh. Sorry. Okay, oh no. I'm giggly now.
There are 2 wormholes joined by a tunnel. No matter how far away the wormholes are, transit time through the tunnel is 0. But, oh no, there's a problem. The wormhole tunnel suffers from supergravity and collapses as soon as it opens. So, we need something to negate the effect of gravity. So-called exotic matter, a substance with negative mass which repulses other matter.
Negative mass, huh? Is it something that floats if you leave it on the ground? Maybe not. I can't even begin to imagine what it would be like. Kurisu raises her right fist, punches me in the face with it. I say ow.
Say that the wormhole tunnel is being squished by an invisible fist. In order to pass through, you need something that could oppose my fist's grasping force so that it can't squish anymore.
Kurisu opens her fist.
If you stabilize the tunnel with exotic matter injection, instantaneous travel between wormholes becomes possible. To travel through time, however, takes a little more effort. For example, let's say there's a wormhole entrance here in Akihabara, and the exit is in Los Angeles.
I've never heard of that place. Is that in the US of A?
First, we send the wormhole in LA all the way to the end of the universe at near the speed of light. And once it's there, we yank it back to LA.
How?
According to the special theory of relativity, time slows down for objects moving at the speed of light, meaning the hole that returned to LA would be further in the past than the Akihabara hole. So now, if Hoyoin-san jumped into the wormhole, he'd arrive in LA several years before he left. However, this still can't be called true time travel. It only seems that way. This is called the Urashima effect. The important part is to return to Akihabara from LA through the wormhole once more, since the transit time is 0. Hoin-san will return to Akihabara several years in the past. Time travel complete. The prerequisites for wormhole travel are simpler than the ones for cosmic string travel. First, the wormhole itself. They may exist somewhere in the universe, but nobody has ever seen one. Second, the energy required to move a wormhole to the end of the universe and back at near speed light. Near speed light. The third exotic matter, which, by the way, has not been confirmed to exist. So implementation of either one would require a ridiculous amount of effort. Now do you see what I meant when I said that time travel is an absurd concept? Time travel theories are all just thought experiments. Not one of them can create a viable time machine. That is my answer.
Isn't there anything simpler, like something you can pull out of a drawer and just use or something? Like a remote control that you would click a button on it and then it would send you into the future and then I could call it Clicker?
I'm afraid not.
A firm declaration.
This is the limit of modern physics. I can't say how it might change in 10 years, though. Besides, even if someone did overcome the logistical requirements, there may be other factors that prevent time travel from working. And that's because fundamental problems concerning the principle of causality have not yet been solved.
You mean time paradoxes? And conversation of mass? Conservation of mass? Hey, I said that after closing my eyes, so I kind of didn't read the word, alright? Guys, it's late. I'm already giggling. This is not good. The mass of the entire universe is constant. If a time machine traveled from the past, from the future, to the past, there would suddenly be the extra mass of the time machine and its pilot in the past. I remember reading in a book, not a terribly reputable book, but still, that such a violation of mass conservation would put the universe in danger. It didn't say what kind of danger, though.
If you think that conservation of mass applies to macro systems like the universe or micro systems like atoms or elementary particles, you're mistaken.
What? Is that true? Is that true? Ah! She's laughing at my reaction. That little... Ah, how mortifying.
Conservation of mass only applies to chemical reactions. It doesn't hold in modern physics at all. Something can come from nothing. If you've seen Full Metal Alchemist, I'm trying to disprove all of it right now.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Then what is the problem?
The time paradox of time paradoxes. In other words, the grandfather paradox.
Oh, that thing where you kill your own ancestors before you were born?
As long as this paradox goes unsolved, time travel can never be realized. Never.
What if you just don't kill them?
You can't think of it like a sci-fi movie. It's not just about your family tree. There are far greater dangers than that.
Really? It doesn't seem that dangerous.
Any paradox, no matter how small, would cause the total collapse.
I'm sorry, I really need a burp coming on. Oh, I did it. I actually did it. Excuse me, sorry. Cut that out. Where was I?
Would cause the total collapse of causality, relativity, and every other physical law in existence. Paradoxes are nothing more than thought experiments. They cannot occur in reality, and they should not. Nothing that has even a 0.0000001% chance of causing a paradox can happen. The universe won't allow it. Wouldn't you say this is the logical conclusion? There may be loopholes like parallel worlds or the self-consistency principle, but those seem too much like fantasy for me to accept. He's foaming at the mouth!
I grind my teeth. When I see Makise Kurisu looking at me with her composed expression, I avert my eyes. Looks like I have no choice but to concede. Makise Kurisu truly is a genius. I ended up listening to all of Kurisu's lecture at ATF. After the 2 time travel theories she introduced at the beginning, she explained the rest with equal eloquence. She seemed a little nervous at first, but that quickly changed as she spoke. By the end, it was an impressive lecture. So impressive that you wouldn't think it was an 18-year-old's first time. She did well to respond to my malicious questions with sarcasm. She's got guts. I'm malicious. Wait, why am I praising her? She's my rival. Leaving that aside, I saw Makise Kurisu dead. And yet she is alive. My memories don't mesh with reality. And not just about Kurisu. My conversations with Daru and Mairi don't make sense either. Everything would be solved if I just told myself that what I saw was a dream. An illusion. It never happened. But never say never. This leaves me with no choice. After parting ways with Daru at ATF, I head to Yanabayashi Shrine. I need to get exercised. Okay. I seriously doubt that Makise Kurisu was at ATF. ATF was a ghost. Regardless, it's natural to seek an exorcism after such an experience. I'm Japanese. It's in our blood. Is it now? Yanabayashi Shrine is located on the other side of Kanda River. To find it, enter the first side road after crossing Mansaibashi Bridge. It's a very small shrine that doesn't fit with the surrounding multi-tenant buildings. Kanda Myojin is the more famous shrine in Akiba, but I deliberately chose this one. The shrine is so small you could easily miss it if you weren't looking. Regardless, I can hear the chirping of cicadas from the few trees growing here. Yeah, so can I. What's she doing here?
It's Ocarine!
There are two girls standing in the front of the main building. One of them is Mayuri. The other is a docile-looking beauty in traditional Miko attire. Urushibara Luka. A stunning example of feminine charm and grace. Lips delicate like cherry blossoms in bloom. The essence of Japanese beauty. The chief priest's son. That's right, son. I'm gay. Lovely in every way, but he's a guy. Ah, darn it. Didn't he say two girls were standing at the gate? Oh, I didn't hear his voice. What's a guy voice that's like that that's not Makise Kurisu's? I'm gonna leave that to future me. Hey, future me. Yes, past me? Whoa, I time traveled. It's already late. It's a long video. I don't know how long it's gonna go. Don't know when to stop these still, so I'm gonna put this one here. The cicadas have gotta stop chirping in my ears for a second here. I gotta save first. Wow, that is quite a look. I've never had my headphones off for a recording before. Yikes. Okay, don't mind that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I sure enjoyed it. Well, some of it. There was that one weird part. I hope that's not gonna be a constant. It's an older game though, so I forgot I should kind of expect that. Regardless. Regardless, I look forward to playing more. It's a very fun game, and I can't wait to figure out what happens and what it's actually all about. I think it's probably gonna be pretty like murder mystery-y mixed with time travel based on like the events that have occurred so far. But I like all the characters, and I like voicing them, and it's gonna be a little bit difficult to differentiate all their voices, but I'm gonna figure it out because that's why I'm here. So I look forward to seeing you here in the next one, all right? And I'm gonna hit you with something very special, all right? It's called a brick. Bye-bye!